Now a good time to get your property valued?
Always at the beginning of the year. Markets change and they change year on year on year, but you do find they are cyclical. You'll always get a slowdown towards Christmas. We open the doors in the new year, people take the Christmas decorations down, they've been chatting about it over Christmas, and often this new year they really start to move.
We can advise the clients on what they can be doing to the house to make it fully presentable so that it's coming into the market. You know, the daffodils are coming up, everything's looking rosy in the garden. Build for that demand.
The other thing as well is that people aim for spring. Well, if you imagine I always like to say to people, imagine there is only one buyer out there. If everybody's going on the market in spring, they've got a lot of choice. Whereas you get to the market ahead of everyone else, your one buyer has one choice, and it's your house, because yours is the fresh one to the market, competing with less, and often can sell better at this sort of time where people are very keen to find a property.
We've just had Christmas and the New Year, families getting together, they've been discussing, mum, dad, is it about time you've sort of downsized now? They've had those discussions, so definitely it's the time to be coming and speaking to us.
The beauty is that the market is still moving. There's a confidence out there still. The interest rate rise hasn't massively affected the market. There's still buyers, so why wouldn't you move if you want to?
Interest rate rise has a benefit. Again, we're talking about downsizers, but you suddenly getting a pot of cash, it actually starts to earn you some money on deposit again. So
Yeah.
if you have sold and you've downsized, that cash can work for you.
Actually, an interest rate at around 5-6% is probably sensible and sustainable, because at least people have got somewhere to put their money and give them a return. But to borrow, you can fix a mortgage for 5 years at around 6%. That's still relatively cheap in the grand scheme of things.
Towards the end of the financial year now, the end of March 31, I've noticed since we came back, the accountants have all woken up, now getting requests for valuations on portfolios for tax purposes, inheritance tax purposes, pension planning. So now is clearly a good time to get your property valued.